And I'd like to welcome everybody on behalf of the Criminal Justice Reform Coalition co-chairs, Wayne Budd, Kevin Burke, and Max Stern. I'd like to welcome everybody to the 4th Annual Summit, Criminal Justice Reform Summit, otherwise known as the gathering of all the criminal justice tribes. It's become somewhat of an annual reunion for those of us who care about what goes on in the criminal justice system in the Commonwealth. Welcome, we're delighted to have you. Before we start the program, I want to give a thank you to a number of people who have made this possible. First of all, to our event underwriters, the Coalition for Public Safety from Washington, D.C. Jasmine Heiss has been working on their behalf to help us with this. Alkermes, Pam O'Sullivan has been working to help us as well. They are the two event underwriters. We thank them. Our sponsors and research partners, the Shaw Foundation, Tom Corey is here. The Public Welfare Foundation from Washington, D.C. The Boston Foundation, Paul Grogan and Keith Mahoney are here. The Mass Bar Association, Marty Healy. And Community Resources for Justice, John Larrabee. We thank them for their support. And our elected and appointed officials so far in alphabetical order, hopefully I've captured everybody. Anthony Benedetti from CPCS, Senator Will Brownsberger, the Senate Chair of the Judiciary Committee is here, Berkshire County DA David Capeless, Senator Jamie Eldridge, Ed Dolan, Commissioner of Probation, Peter Forbes, the Commissioner of the Department of Youth Services, Lane Glenn, the President of Northern Essex Community College and a MassSync board member, Judge Jack Lew of the Superior Court, who chairs the Massachusetts Sentencing Commission, Steve Tompkins, Suffolk County Sheriff and President of the Sheriff's Association, a panelist as well today, and Stephanie Akpa, Senior Counsel and Criminal Justice Advisor to Senator Elizabeth Warren. If I have missed anybody, please let me know. We're going to be doing some things, acknowledging some others as the program continues, so please, if you're an elected or an appointed, we want to recognize you for taking time out of your schedule to be here. I also want to give a little bit of a shout out to coalition members and other individuals who have supported our work in the past year. Kathy Dennehy, Lou Finfer, Al Canib, Mike Widmer, Jenny Phillips, Leslie Walker, Georgia Critsley, Mike Keating, Jim McHugh, James Mackey, Betsy Patullo, Molly Baldwin, Greg Cruteau, Laura Vanderlucht, and John Ward. Also want to acknowledge three MassSync board members who are here today, Jennifer Nassor, who's also on the program, Eileen O'Connor, and Lane Glenn, as I mentioned before. So please join me in thanking all of those who have helped make this possible. And now let's get the program started. I would like to introduce our Congresswoman from the 5th Congressional District. I'm not going to do a lengthy introduction in the interest of time, but also you have her bio. You can read in your packet about all the wonderful things that she is doing in Washington. I would mention a couple of other things that aren't highlighted there just to help remind us of her connection to the criminal justice system. Prior to her work in Congress, she held the seat that Will Brownsberger now holds, chair of the Senate Judiciary Committee. Prior to that, she worked in the AG's office as the head of the policy division, and prior to that as an assistant district attorney in Colorado. So she has a tremendous background around some of these issues and familiarity with the issues, cares passionately about the field of criminal justice, and is, as I said, no stranger to these issues. So please join me in welcoming the Congresswoman from the 5th Congressional District and the 50% of the duo of Lewis and Clark, Representative Katherine Clark.